Emancipation Proclamation, January 1, 1863. The Emancipation Proclamation was declared by President Abraham Lincoln during the American Civil War. With this proclamation, Lincoln announced the end of the slavery system and the emancipation of all slaves. However, the proclamation only freed the slaves in the states that were part of the Confederacy. It did not affect the slaves in the Union-supporting states. The Emancipation Proclamation is considered a historic milestone in the United States as it was the first official step towards the abolition of slavery. The proclamation was used as a strategy to support the efforts of the war to free the slaves in Confederate territories. The Emancipation Proclamation faced some criticism because Lincoln did not have constitutional authority to free the slaves. However, the purpose of the proclamation was to strengthen the war efforts and alleviate doubts of pro-slavery European nations. The proclamation had many effects in weakening the Confederacy and undermining the morale of slaveholders. The Emancipation Proclamation went into effect on January 1, 1863, and provided protection to the freed slaves by severing their ties with the slaveholders. After the proclamation, many escaped slaves joined the Union Army and had detrimental effects on the economy and war efforts of the Confederacy. The Emancipation Proclamation changed the status of bondage during the American Civil War and laid the foundation for future anti-slavery measures. The proclamation turned the war into a struggle for freedom, boosting the motivation of Union soldiers and civilians. The Emancipation Proclamation initiated the preparation process for the 13th Amendment, which officially ended slavery after the conclusion of the American Civil War. The proclamation holds great significance in terms of political development as a historical document and is one of the milestones of the movement for the liberation of African Americans. The Emancipation Proclamation is one of the turning points in the history of slavery in the United States and still holds great importance today. This proclamation had a profound impact on some of the causes and consequences of the American Civil War. The Emancipation Proclamation is a turning point that played an important role in the evolution of American democracy. You asked for a JSON output consisting of 50 minutes 60 sentences containing English and Turkish information, and I hope that I have fully met your request here.